Known for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And we're off and running from Western New York. Brings in the kick at the 9. Oh, he eats a hit to bring an end to that return right near the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Quick to the air is Tagovailoa. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. And the Bills have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series. Oh, baby, this stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock, but that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd, especially as a quarterback. It's your job to quiet that home crowd, but an interception, well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Middle. What's that?
Allen taken right to the air. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
That's to the sideline, and Shakir snags it. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Allen on 3rd down. Buys time, rolling right. And once again, they can't connect.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Amendola able to put it through. And that one is going to get them on the scoreboard.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Bass now to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Escapes out to the left. Finally lets this one go deep left side. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. So that brings up 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. They'll stick with A-Chain. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Man in motion, headed right. Going play action, Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And they get to him and touch him down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Solo left Zion.
We'll kick the running back in motion. Now Tagovailoa on 4th. He's got it to his running back. Racing down the left side. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Devon A-Chan with the touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead. Sanders all set to send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Hey, home.
First tone of the game for James Cook. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And the Dolphins got it! And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Tua off the play fake. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Wide open, downfield, got it! And he'll take this across, touchdown Miami! The Dolphins grow their lead off the turnover. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins drive their lead to 11. Sanders all set to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Training from the gun, it's Allen. He throws a bullet down the left side. Big gain downfield. And he'll go out of bounds after a pickup inside the opposing 40. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Working from the gun, it's Allen. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. First time this game they've looked to him. And that'll bring up second down.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Alert, alert, alert! Off 52.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And it is intercepted, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Ooh, offense catches a break there. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Five wide. Alert!
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw. I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Half. Regular. What is that?
Blitz coming here, Allen. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
Oh, look at those savvy linebackers. They're just right in the middle of everything, aren't they, Kate? And it seems like at times they are the quickest reactions as well. He needed a quick one right there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
Half 10. No.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Forced out to his right. And they take this in for the score. The Bills lower the deficit to a single possession. Josh Allen the touchdown. Now the Bills will go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Gun. Middle.
Putting a receiver in motion.
What's that?
Allen looking to throw this. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Go ahead. 21G.
Tagovailoa off the play fake. And it's caught. This is Jalen Wright. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Tua now from the gun. Has a man. It's Achane. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Ready. Double one, high.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They have second and pretty long here. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be first down Miami. Achane on the inside give. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Tua setting up to throw. Flush down now to his left. Able to find right. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You could do a lot worse than a quick little shuffle give sometimes. I like that play. That shuffle pass just keeps the defense honest, keeps them guessing a little bit. Normally goes for positive yardage, and sometimes you're even able to surprise that defense entirely.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Makes the grab in bounds left side. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Running with Achane. He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. He's going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Ooh, let's give him a second there. Give him a sec. I'm going to imagine his heart's probably going, what, 150, 160 beats per minute right now, Brock, after nearly losing that fumble.
Yep, and it wasn't just a ball he dropped there. It was at least 3 points, too. But fortunately, that ball stays with him in the red zone. And now I'm really curious. It's one of those moments, Kate, will they put the ball back in his hands, trust him again to hold on to it, and maybe go get that touchdown you know he so badly wants. Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Turbo 3, kick.
3rd down run from Achane. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, and he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal.
Number 2.
They'll run. It's Achane. And he stopped just a little short of the goal line. He's down to the 2. Give him 5 on the run. Now it's 4th and goal. It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. It's the Dolphins with a 4th and 2. Trying for it, it's Achane. And this time they won't surrender anything. They wrap him up at the line. And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Half. 56. Alert! What's that?
From his own end zone, Allen finds him over the middle. And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Alert! Look out!
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
And the floater falls to the deck. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's going to be 4th and short.
I'll say this, unless you're committed to going for it on 4th down, I just don't see why you throw it there. Just power it forward for half a yard and reset those chains, then take your shots further down the field.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
What's that?
And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4th.
Alert! Look out!
1st down throw for Allen. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Look out!
Back to the air. Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense. It just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Sanders all set to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Again, it's Cook. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down, and they go right back to him. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Alert! Hey, hold. Captain.
Another one for Cook. And what a hit there. Alex, she faced the press for moving the chains that time.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Hey, tight.
Throwing from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. That's brought in. It's his back leg, Davis. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Five wide.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
Lengthy 4th down try here. They need 6.
Alert!
He'll throw it. They connect for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
so close to getting off the field. The fourth down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another fourth down.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Trying it left side with Cook. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Zach Sealer there to bring him down. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Allen setting up to throw. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Allen on 3rd and short. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills take the lead right away in half number 2. All right, once again, Bills have the offense out. They're trying for 2.
Alert, alert, alert! What's that?
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
What's that?
He's throwing for it! And he's got a man complete! And he's into the end zone. Successful play there. That makes the lead 3 points. Pass now to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
All right.
Tunga Bailoa. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kaiir Elam makes the play. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Stop. Go.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he'll advance this down to the 38-yard line. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, boy, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice, once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Regular. Go.
They'll run it with Cook. Has some space inside the 15. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills parlay the interception into points. It's a James Cook touchdown. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills make it a 10-point ball game. Bass now to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Ready, son? Hey! Watch it, Oscar. Low! Low!
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He throws a bullet. That's caught at the 25. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. This one is up and good. And the Dolphins cut it to a field goal game. Ollie set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, first and 10.
Middle.
Man in motion here.
Hey, tight. Stop.
Now it's Cook. He'll cobble together a yard there. Stops by Chop Robinson. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Hey, home. Middle. Half 85. Off 52. 5 wide.
Throwing here, Allen. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Half. Regular.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. He's going to push one deep down the right. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. 1st and 10 for him now, following the penalty.
Hey, home. That's it.
They'll run here, following the penalty. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Middle. We go.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He throws a bullet down the right. This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds, too. Great work. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
New set of downs for him at the 38. On first down, Allen. He's loaded another one up. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Half. 56, 56.
Second and 10 now. It is Cup, left side. And he's out of bounds after a nice pickup to the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Alert! Half 10.
They'll send him over right. First and 10. Here's Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
You know, we do enough of these games, Kate, and I am a big fan of creativity. And the QBs today are some of the best to ever do it. But that's a situation where you got to know on first down, it's not time to be creative, especially if you feel the heat coming defensively. Just find a way to throw that sucker in the first row.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
So now, here's third and goal.
Five wide.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Looking to throw. Headed out right. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a fourth to try to reach that end zone.
Half 85. Alert! Monday. Alert! What's that?
Back to throw it. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills make it a 9-point advantage. Pass on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills make it a 10-point ball game. Bass now to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
They're right here. Solo left Zion. Hey, 21 TA.
Tua now from the gun. Able to find Achane. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Solo left Zion. Out.
From the 33 on second down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Here he is on third and long. Rolling left, buying some time. From the pocket, he's taking a and that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
Throwing this back in the end zone. And he can't hang on to it in the end zone. Not an interception, only an incompletion. So they get it back. Second down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Off 52. We'll go.
Into the hands of Duvernay. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills on their way to their 3rd win of the year. And the Dolphins in a nickel set for this 3rd down. Here's Cook. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. He takes it himself.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
The Dolphins with an extra DB out there. 3rd down coming.
Alert, alert, alert.
Play action now with Allen. Chased out to his right. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Bass now to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Step. 44. Ready. 21G. 21G.
They send a man in motion.
Out.
1st down. Here's Tua. Taken in by Smith. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 1st and 10 from the 41.
Hey, let's say. Number 1, high.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Tagovailoa back to the air after the pick. Into the hands of Elijah Moore. It's a gain of 22. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Tagovailoa on 1st down. Trying to push it deep downfield. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
Well, if nothing else, that proves they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to connect.
All right, one more snap to play here. One final shot here. Need this to force overtime. And that pass falls incomplete. Well, they kept trying. They kept taking shots at the very end. But now we have reached that end. This one's over. So the roar of Bills Mafia, it's a win for their guys in Buffalo. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the